I was thinking of trying to catch you while you were in the area, but then this happened. We should talk. Let's go to my place. Ooh, I've never been invited to a strange man's house before. Which is an actual lie. What is up, Saturn system? I hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby, the One Mon Army Challenge. Last time we did some stuff with Team Magma. They pimped out a submarine. It's called a whale we're watching. That's pretty much all we did. We made it to Moss Deep, but nothing really happened here because we didn't know what we were supposed to do. Did you know some items can make secret bases seem bigger? Try solid boards and stairs. Okay. Cute little skatey. My little brother says he's going to find the biggest secret base. Okay. So I read that we get the HM for dive here in town, but we won't be able to use it yet. We'll have to do gym stuff first. When I was young, I traveled the world as a secret base expert. Even now that I've become an old geezer, my passion has not waned. I'm waiting impatiently for a secret base to just appear beyond that door. Weird, but okay. I don't think that's how bases work in the real world. Hello. So I guess we gotta talk to people in town? Oh, geez. Hello. From the time she was a small child, my older sister hardly ever spoke. Somewhere along the line she learned to read the experiences of certain objects. Whatever that means. Every gym badge tells the story of a hard-won victory against a worthy opponent. I can look at a badge and tell you which Pokemon were with you when you won it. Yeah, sure, why not? Just Salamence, was it? Oh, poor Corey. Tippy toes, toppy toes, Snoopy. Weird. You ladies are weird. Cute, but weird. I hate that this town is so spread out. What is this place? Space Center. So when I was living in Pittsburgh, I went to this place called the Carnegie Science Center. That was a lot of fun. I like museums. I'm a big fan of museums and galleries and stuff like that. They're underrated places for going on dates. Like my top 3 places for going on dates, in no particular order. You've got museums, you've got amusement parks, and you've got the beach. People are weird in Pokemon. Love going to the beach. I live in an area where it's almost always hot. That doesn't mean the beach is always, available to do stuff in, because sometimes you don't want to just dive into freezing cold water, you know? But basically, like whenever, yeah, sure, why not? Basically, where I live, there's 2 seasons. There's summer and pre-summer. Pre-summer is just about as hot as summer, but there's the occasional cool day, and sometimes the winters here actually feel like winter. Come on. Let's see. Winter is kind of weird here, especially Christmas, because sometimes for the past few years, it's been like 70 degrees on Christmas. There's been next to no cold weather on Christmas, and it's also rained. And then you'll have days or years where it's blistering cold. Like last year, there was this freak snowstorm that came out of nowhere, something that never happens in South Carolina. Fun fact, I live in South Carolina. But, you're Garchomp. Oh, likes me more than Pokeblocks. How cool. But, it never snows here. It's very, very, very rare. No. I know what to do with it, I just don't have the Pokemon necessary for it, you dork. So it never snows here. Last time it snowed here was like 2010-ish. And it snowed just enough for people to freak out that it was snowing. But it's not like it's stuck to the ground or anything, you know? But last year, out of nowhere, just complete random, there's this blizzard that rolled through. Where am I supposed to be going? I saw the gym, but I'm trying to... Maybe he's... Oh, the gym's right here. But... The kid mentioned Steven, so he has to be in this town. What is... Okay, just zip forward. Science Center. You? Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Phrasing is important. Wait, was that Steven down there? Well, sitting... I don't... No, you're not Steven. You're an imposter. You're an impasta. You're an impasta linguini. Anyway, for like the 5th millionth time, the blizzard rolled through here, right? And you know, I never really put any stock in what weather people say, because they're typically wrong. But this particular evening, the evening news guy was like, "Oh yeah, I expect some light flurries tomorrow." He said light flurries, which to someone like me who's lived in a state where it actually snows, to me that's like, oh, we're gonna get like some really cold rain. But no, that's not what we got at all. I woke up the next morning super cold, and I'm like, why the hell is it so cold in my room? Is anyone going to tell me anything useful? Anyone. Anyone at all. I woke up and I went to my window trying to figure out why it was so damn cold in my room, right? I look out the window and everything is just covered in white. Everything. Like, and it was still snowing too. Like, it's not like it snowed overnight and had let up. No, it was coming down hard. I was just blown away, and I was just like, how on earth did they not... How does this qualify as light flurries? Can someone please tell me that? I know this episode's just me running around. I'm really trying to find anything to point me... Maybe I have to beat the gym first before anything of importance happens. So let's just go do that. Maybe I just wasted all that time. Anywho, I love snow. From an aesthetic point of view, I don't like being out in snow, which is the opposite of how I feel about rain. I love rain from a aesthetic and like experience perspective. I love being out in the rain, I love listening to rain, I love watching rain. Snow, not so much, you know? It's like, it looks nice, doesn't really make a sound, but I don't like being out in it. Because you get it all on your clothes, and then it turns into really cold water, and then you're cold, and then your feet are cold, and your fingers are cold. Like, being cold helps me sleep, but if I have to actually go out and run errands in the snow, no one's having a good time there, buddy. Especially not me. Getting around this gym actually looks like fun. But like I said before, I lived in a place that experienced snow often. Like, I've lived in Pennsylvania multiple times. And it snowed one year up until like 5 days before my birthday. And my birthday's in May, as you guys know, because my birthday was recently. And to me, that was absurd. It's like, you're telling me that it's the middle of May and it's still snowing here? I meant to... Oh, I guess I can't go back. This is an interesting gym. I want to know what kind of technology they have that they can afford to do something like this. It's a nifty little gimmick for sure. Oh, don't mind me, just pressing all your buttons. Don't mind me while I loosen up your buttons like the Pussycat Dolls. Ah, I saw her turn and I still kept walking. Do you guys remember the Pussycat Dolls? They were, they sang that song like, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?" And at the time, I was like a 6th grader, so I was like, yeah, I wish my girlfriend was hot like you. And under normal circumstances, I'd say something like, I wasn't even dating someone at that time. And I guess I wasn't, not from like a functional, mature standpoint. Because, you know, kids don't understand what dating really is. I'm of the opinion that people don't understand relationships until they're out of high school. For the most part. There are people that get into really, really functional, mature relationships in high school, but those people are few and far between. High school sweethearts do usually not last. So, as a 6th grader, no idea what an actual relationship looked like. I was just dating someone to say I dated someone, right? But this girl was crazy. Cute. Cute as heck. But crazy. And I don't mean like a clinical standpoint. I mean from like a... She said and did very strange things that was very off-putting for the most part. Like, she called me one day, because we talked almost basically every day after school. Because I also went to the same church as her. So, like, I would see her at school sometimes, but I would also see her on Wednesdays and Sundays, you know? And any other time, we would just talk on the phone. So she called me this one day while I'm doing my homework, and she was like, "Hey, so can I ask you a question?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can ask me." Licky Licky took that like a champ. And then Brandon took that like a champ. And that Rocky helmet, you weren't expecting to lick that. But, so she's like, "Hey, this wasn't even a question at first. It was more like a statement. And she was like, so when we get married," granted, we'd only been dating for like 3 weeks at this point. As a 6th grader, I'm not thinking about marriage. She's like, "When we get married, I want the colors of our wedding to be rainbowed, so that the bridesmaids and the groomsmen all wear rainbow colors." Like she didn't mean that in the sense that everyone's like looking like a rainbow. She meant like one pair would be wearing red, one pair would be wearing blue, one pair would be wearing green and yellow and orange, and so on and so forth. And as you know, as a 6th grader, I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm done here." So we ended up breaking up because I was like, that's too much. This ain't it, Chief. And it just, in hindsight, I don't think as an adult that would have bothered me nearly as much. Can I even fight you guys with one Pokemon? I guess I can. Or maybe there's alternate dialogue, I don't know. But as an adult, a conversation like that wouldn't have bothered me nearly as much. Because as an adult, it's nice to hear that someone else is thinking about a future with you. Yeah, I know you're twins. I'm pretty sure I just watched someone else battle these two. I'm almost positive. Yeah, I have to have 2 Pokemon, don't I? That's okay. I mean, the game is actually forcing us to break our rules here, I guess. Let me just read this again to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't breaking the rules because the game's forcing me to do this. Under normal circumstances, I wish you could try to handicap that fight. Like, you know, no, I'm gonna fight you guys with 1 Pokemon because that's the kind of trainer I am. But no, I guess the game assumes that I'm a dunce and don't know how to handle a handicap battle. So we're gonna pull... Who did we catch? We caught... Oh, you're only level 18. We caught Kevin first, so we gotta withdraw Kevin for this fight. This is gonna be terrible. I wasn't expecting to need to do this, so I'm hoping beyond hope that our first attack can level the playing field. Or at the very least, I hope Kevin can survive an attack if we don't manage to kill both Pokemon with one go, which I don't imagine we'd be able to. This is gonna... We might lose Kevin before Kevin has a chance to do anything. That's uncool. But I understand. I'm being forced to break the rules, and at the same time, the game's basically forcing me to toss away a Pokemon because I'm breaking the rules. That's kind of messed up, game. You're making me do this, and you're also gonna kill Kevin. Kevin didn't even have time to set up Home Alone traps to stop you guys. I would instruct Kevin to go Home Alone 2 Lost in New York on YouTube. Because it's the superior film. By far. Fusion! Ha! Perfect. They formed Late, or Tiza, whatever their fusion dance name would be. Chingling and Ledian. Okay. Brandon, this is basically all you, buddy. I really need you to come through. What's the... Okay. We could use Surf and try to kill them both, but I don't think that would. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use Dragon Claw on Ledian, and Thunder Wave on Chingling. Please don't hit Kevin. Cool. Idiot. Okay. Oh, come on! Don't... Kevin. Kevo. Kev, I need you to cheer on Brandon so he actually moves. What is Dragon Rage? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Come on. Okay. Oh, Brandon, come on! Oh man. I'm gonna laugh so hard if Kevin's the one that ends up winning this because Brandon is paralyzed. I could use a paralyzed heal. Oh jeez. You tanked that. So proud of you right now. Oh my god. Chingling's like, okay, Kevin, enough of your nonsense. Okay, we need to take this time. Status restore. Antidote on Kevo, even though he's probably gonna freaking die. And then paralyze heal on Brandon, because otherwise he won't get his nonsense together. Okay, whatever happens, please survive. Ugh, I hate you. You were so close. Ah, Kevin's gone. Kevin's gone. Oh no! All because of that paralyze. Oh, all because of the paralyze. We should have. We should have used a paralyze heal much sooner. That was bad play on my part. It really was. But I thought Brandon would pull through there. That could have been a lot of free levels for Kevin. It's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Oh, now you break through after. You just wanted to be on the stage by yourself, Brandon. Selfish. So selfish. I'm sorry, Kevin. The game forced me to break the rules and then punished me for breaking the rules that it forced me to break. If we had played better, we could have won there, but I just wasn't thinking about it. I caught it too late. Thought about it way too late. An early paralyzed heal would have turned the tides of that really quickly. Instead of, I was hoping Brandon would act, but whatever. I'm gonna have to play much better than this whenever I do the Master Quest challenge, for sure. Come on. You just killed one of my Pokemon. Don't talk about my Pokemon being alone. Alright, so that's another gym badge under our belt. Now we need to get our hands on Dive. Which I assume is about to happen. Why are you covering your ears? It's not that loud, boy. I wonder if that's where I'm supposed to be going. There's Steven. Oh, I like this music. So I'm a sucker for like dramatic music that has like that church bell in the background. It's like the game is telling you you need to be worried right now. Come on, let me I need to put Kevin in the graveyard. I heard from Liza and Tate that you visited their gym. I was thinking of trying to catch you while you were in the area, but then this happened. We should talk. Let's go to my place. Ooh, I've never been invited to a strange man's house before. Which is an actual lie. That happened earlier in this game. Ah, yes. I suppose I should welcome you to my home. Please forgive the rather sparse decor. Now, where to begin? Let us take a moment to understand what is happening to our world right now. That rumbling that shook the earth just now? That eardrum rupturing explosion we heard? They are proof. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on they are. They are proof that a seal which was long hidden deep undersea has been undone at last. The super ancient Pokemon that has been sealed beneath Route 128. Since ancient times. It slept until now in the seafloor cavern. The entrance to that cavern was sealed by the power of a certain Pokemon, all in an effort to keep any human or Pokemon from ever breaching it. But now it appears the scheming of that terrible team has undone the seal. There is no doubt they intend to revive the super ancient Pokemon, and once they do so, it seems they hope to take the power. It seems they hope to make its power their own. I was trying to look at OBS while I was reading, that didn't work too well. Captain Saturn. I know you're the hero. So if that team obtains the power of the super ancient Pokemon, it will upset the balance of nature in the world. You need to take these villains and their pollution down to zero. A crisis unlike any before will befall. A crisis unlike any other before it will befall everything on this planet. So would you say it's a crisis on infinite Earths, or an infinite crisis, or a final crisis, or any other DC crisis event? I plan to do everything in my power to quell this situation. That is my duty. You said duty. But there is a limit to what I can do with my power alone. That is why I'm asking for your help. I have great faith in your abilities. Lend me your strength to help put a halt to these teams' mad ambitions. With you and I and our Pokemon all working together, we will overcome this disastrous turning event. I don't think it is out of the question. I will entrust you with this. Dive! Now I just need dip, duck, dodge, and dodge, because you already gave me dive. So we get dodge twice. If you take... And take this so you can stay with your Pokemon even in the depths of the ocean. Oh, you're turning me into Scuba Steve! If you were to use dive in the correct stretch of water along Route 128, I believe you would be able to reach the entrance to the seafloor cavern. I will join you when I finish my duties. Please do what you can to stop Team Aqua and Team Magma until then. I am trusting you to do this for me. Dope. Okay, so if Kevin can learn dive, then we'll use him as our HM slave for now. We'll use his corpse as a means to get underneath the ocean. Oh, no one can learn it. I don't have any Pokemon that can learn it? Are you shitting me? Okay, let's see if Matt can learn it. Get out of here. Wait, where is Corey? Did we just release Corey or whatever? I don't care. Oh, it's right here. Either way, let's see if Matt can learn Dive. Because we need to learn Dive. Sweet. I guess you're gonna be our slave. So what are we getting rid of, buddy? I like all of these, to be honest with you. We're gonna get rid of Luster Purge because it only has 5 PP. So that's all the reason I can think of. Okay, this egg still hasn't hatched either. So in the next episode, guys, we will head to the Seafloor Cavern. But for now, we're gonna call it an episode. If you guys have been enjoying Omega Ruby and you're looking forward to seeing how it plays out in the future, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Both help the channel immensely. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss out on notifications when content goes up. And as always, I've been Saturn, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next episode of Omega Ruby. Later, everybody!